Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to use Photoshop to change a color of an object in just a few seconds. I'd like to preface this tutorial with one thing. If you're not familiar with the terms layer, mask, or filter, I recommend visiting my channel and watching the video for Photoshop for beginners before diving into this tutorial. The link will be posted in the comments. Here I have an image of a dancer who has a very colorful outfit that doesn't quite match. Now I'll say that the more color an image has, the easier it will be to edit the image. If you're trying to change the color of an object that is black or white, this will be a little harder, and I'll cover that in a different video in the future. So here I'm going to tweak the colors of the plaid shirt and the shoes to match her sports bra. Now the shoes and the flannel shirt are two different colors, so I'll need to create two different masks to make sure they match the bra identically. We'll start by creating a hue and saturation adjustment layer. You'll find this tool right here in the adjustment panel. You can see this little icon that has a gradient pattern. It's the hue and saturation adjustment. Since we know that we'll be creating two adjustment layers, I'm going to go ahead and create two layers by clicking the icon twice. I'm going to go ahead and rename these layers so that they'll clearly define which layer is affecting which item. I'll double click the text and name this one shirt. And I'll do the same above and name this one shoes. We'll be using a mask to hide any objects we don't need to change. So you'll see this little white box next to the saturation icon suddenly appear next to your layer. So I'm first going to edit my adjustment layer dramatically just so I can see how my mask painting is going. Just pull the hue slider all the way to the right. We use black to conceal, white to reveal. I'm going to go over here to find my paintbrush tool. You'll see this little paintbrush icon to the left. I'm going to use the color black. Now I want to make sure my brush is a soft brush. Up here at the top of the toolbar, you'll see this circle icon. This is a soft brush and this is a hard brush. This soft brush has soft edges that will gradually change your paint strokes. Also at the top bar here, you'll change your brush size or the brush you're using. If you don't want to click up here to change your brush size, you can use the keyboard shortcuts. The left and right bracket keys will change your size. If you want to hit the left bracket, you'll decrease your brush size. Hit the right bracket to increase your size. You can use a magnifying tool to zoom into your image as well. Now I'm going to go around in the image and paint my mask. Be sure you've clicked and highlighted the white box next to your layer before painting. Can't tell you how many times I've accidentally painted right on the image. You won't see black paint on your image, but you will see that you're hiding the color filter you've added. On the mask icon to the right, you'll start seeing the black that you're adding. I'd like to hide everything but the flannel shirt, so I'll paint everything around it black. If you went outside of the line, change your paintbrush color back to white. Fix the part that you messed up and go back to black as needed. Quick keyboard shortcut to switch colors of your paintbrush. Over here on the left where the black and white squares are, click the letter X and it will toggle between the colors. Now that I've isolated the shirt, let's go change the color. We're going to reset the filter back to 0. To be sure of which hue or color you're starting with, I always cheat by using the eyedropper sliding tool. Click on it once and move the cursor over to the shirt. I'll click a spot so I can see which hue I'll need. And the shirt does contain mostly reds like it shows. You'll see it changed to red. Since I'll be editing the red hue, I'll need to make sure that I've hidden all the dancer's skin, as skin tones usually consist of red or yellow hues. I'll play with the slider here to make sure the shirt is my ideal color. And now that I've matched it to the sports bra, let's move on to the shoes. Same thing as before, we've already created our adjustment layer. Let's temporarily change the color dramatically. Now I want to start with a black mask this time since the shoes are such a small portion of the image. You can paint everything with black, or you can use the simple keyboard shortcut Command-I on a Mac or Control-I on a PC, and this will invert your mask to black. We're going to use the white brush to color the shoes back in so we can see the color filter that we're using on the shoes. I'm going to go back here again and reset my filter. I'm going to click the eyedropper tool to identify the right hue, and now I'm going to play with the slider until I get the ideal color. Here's a little before and after. You'll see if there's anything obvious that you've missed. You can always go back and edit, and that's how you change the color of an object. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Cummins, and if you want any more tips or tricks on using Photoshop, subscribe to my channel. See you next time.